We're back. Champions League is back. It is in Slovenia. We're playing Celtic. Bring on the Scottish. How we're Scotland. That was Geordie. It's all gone wrong. Just roll the intro. Let's crack into it. Celtic. Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor save. I'm Cultured Left Foot and I hope everybody is doing really well today. We're going to do a double header. It's going to be Celtic and then we're going to play Olimpia Ljubljana, our big rivals, who I haven't really shown many games of recently. So that's what we're going to do today. But more transfer news to go through. So if we look at the transfers, we had a busy deadline day bringing in 3 players. Luka Gusek is back at the club. The right back was not wanted by SC Bastia anymore, so for someone that we sold for 2.1 million, we bought him in for 700k. Pretty solid start, 6.9 from 2 appearances, and yeah, he's good. He's decent. He's a decent backup, isn't he? Better backup than Lascelles to Stankar, but he's not going to get that much game time because Stankar is just so good. But in case Barcelona decide to call him back, Luka Gusek is back at the club. Marko Maric, a goalkeeper, because Milos Lar was terrible in a game that I played him in and I needed a new goalkeeper. So the 28-year-old Croatian has joined the club, 3-star, he's happy to be a backup, he's in. Again, he's not going to play very much whilst What's-His-Face is doing so well. Why can't I remember? Bacola, Coca-Cola Bacola. While he's doing so well, Marko Maric won't really play that much. Bradley Danger, mainly signed on loan because of his name, but gives us options for defensive cover all over the park. A few players again were moaning about defensive options, so we bought him in. He's alright. Again, he's not going to play too much. I think I've bought him on. What have I done? I haven't bought him on at all this season yet. He hasn't played. So, but for 195k for a season long loan, I thought, yeah, why not? He can do alright. He sit at right back or centre back. Likes to play as a wing back, which suits our formation. So, a good all round player. 26 from Congo. And yeah, he comes in with some decent experience behind him. Other news, Luka Zahovic is injured for 4 weeks. He pulled his groin playing for Slovenia. I thought Slovenia were going to go into a bit of danger, but they ended up just turning their situation around and they drew 1-1 with Greece when they got a man sent off, and then they beat Israel 3-1. So it really doesn't look like we're going to be getting that job anytime soon. Something I wanted to ask you guys, if we look, the Poland job is available. Let me know down below, do you want me to go for the Polish job? It would be interesting. They've got some decent players and it's not Slovenia, but it does up my rep as a manager, which if I do well, which means more players will want to sign, etc, etc. So let me know down below. But today is Celtic and that's who we're going to play. So I'll see you on the game day screen and we'll go from there. Oh, and be aware there's going to be a special announcement at half-time of the Celtic game, so keep watching. Okay, here we go then. This is the lineup. Coca-Cola Bacola is in goal. Stankar at right back. Homigo and Pavlin are the centre-backs. Kuyusela is the left-back. Endoram sits in midfield, in the holding midfield role. Scored his first goal for the club in the last game. Perez and Carlos make the midfield too. Boufal on the right, Sancho on the left, and Muset up front. Muset scored the deciding goal in the last game, so he gets the nod. On the bench, Alcacer, the Diva, Gareth Bale, Takacs, Hubert, Karic, and Milos Lar. Now, let me know, have we ever had a stronger bench than that? That is a ridiculously good bench for a club in Slovenia. Okay, now I'm back home in my usual spot. This is how Celtic line up. 4-2-3-1. Lustig at right back. Bell, Gabrielsen and Holzer in the middle. In the middle? They're the rest of the back 4 even. In goal they've got Ward, Kramer and Dobby in the middle 2. Spojberger, Pelkas and El Shawari are the midfield 3 sitting behind Bossetti. Now El Shawari is pretty damn good still. He's a bit slower, but he is pretty damn good. Their key player from their team selection, or their team screen, isn't playing today, which is interesting. Their bench doesn't look brilliant. Let's crack into it. Right then, so off we go against Celtic in the Champions League. We're still on key highlights at the moment because I want to get that second game in as well. And we have had some discussions already about transfers and things like that. But if you want me to go back to extended highlights, just let me know and it will happen in the next episode. But at the moment, I'm sort of leaning towards 2 games on key highlights so that we get through the season a bit as Bossetti fires over. Probably should have done better. 10 minutes in, it's all Celtic at the moment. And someone in the comments did say my tactics are too attacking against the bigger teams. But one, I do honestly think we're better than Celtic. Oh, as Luis Carlos goes close. And 2, the attacking tactic is what got us the monumental win against Leverkusen, and it's what my players know, so I'm not going to go chopping and changing it too much, but I understand the comments about making it a bit more defensive against bigger teams, so we'll see how that goes. But here we are, we're on another attack. Enderam looking for his second goal for the club, but he gives it to Perez. Perez turns, tackled well by Lustig, ball forward, Bossetti brings it down, good tackle from Pavlin, but it's only held him up and Pelkas is in. Back to Bossetti. Dobby's in one-on-one and he's hit the post. And Celtic are not the walkover I thought they would be. And we go in level, which is frankly quite disappointing. I'm going to tell them that we can... What am I going to tell them? I'm not happy with your performance. Yeah, good. Look fired up. We'll change our instructions slightly as well. Let's go a bit wider. We'll go mixed. We'll up the tempo. And we won't let them play it out the back. We'll go for that. So we've mixed it up a little bit. We're going to play a little bit wider, we're going to still play narrow, but get the ball to the overlapping fullbacks, hopefully. That's what we want to do. Buffel's having a poor game, which is annoying because he's in really good form at the moment. In fact, Buffel is playing so badly, he's going to come off. He is going to be replaced by Bale, and Alcacer is going to come on for Muset. 2 big names coming off the bench. What can they do? I mean, their combined age is about 66, but... you know, experience helps in this sort of game. Okay, it's 15 minutes to go and we are just not cutting them open really, which is very, very annoying. I'm trying to think what we can do to cut it open. So we'll go, I want to win this. We're going to go flexible attacking, higher tempo, we'll play wide. We'll still play out the defence, we'll still look for the overlap. Let's get stuck in on them. We'll drop that back to normal so that not everyone's running up like a headless chicken. We don't really need to run at them anymore. Nobody's playing dreadfully badly, but Luis Carlos can have a rest and be replaced by Hubert. And then we'll swap those 2 over because Perez loves to run from deep, so we'll try that. And hopefully we can get the breakthroughs. Bale shoots and it's saved by Ward. Sancho picks up the rebound, ball in. Alcacer saved, Bale's there, and the changes haven't even happened yet. But we're going to go with the attacking formation. And no, we're not. No, we're not, Dave. Don't be an absolute idiot. That is a moronic thing to do. Right, we're actually going to go counter and structured. We're going to put it as a normal tempo. We're going to sit balanced. We don't have to pass into space anymore. We can retain the possession. And we don't need to be more expressive. We don't need to get stuck in. And we'll close them down sometimes. There you go. That's some drastic changes. And we might as well drop these guys back to support rather than have them bombing on out all the time. Which means we don't really want to look for an overlap anymore either. And just like that, when we get a goal, I quickly change everything again. As the time ticks down, Bale puts the ball in, looking for Pavlin. He turns. Hubert fired in the top corner. The game was never in doubt. What were you panicking for? No reason to panic. It's 2-0. Coasting to victory. And it puts us level on points with Barcelona, which is an interesting turn of events. I wonder how long that will last in this group. As we go into injury time, and this will surely be the end game highlight. Pavlin to Cucurella, to Enderam, Hubert. Up to Perez. Perez back to Enderam. And that will be it. There it is. A 2-0 win. Great second half performance from the guys. Mixed up the tactic to exploit Celtic a little bit. And a very good performance. Puts us second in the group after 1 game. Ajax losing is very, very good for us because I do think we're going to be able to get some points off them. I think this is our best chance of ever finishing second in a Champions League group. We get 1.2 million. A quick update on finances. We are loaded. Absolutely loaded. Anyway, we'll be back. Oh, I guess I should talk about this. So we drew 1-1 with Cooper. Sancho got a goal. Then we conceded an 88th minute equaliser, which wasn't very good. We beat Selge 3-2 with Enderam getting a goal, Buffel and Lys Muset. As I said, Lys Muset got the deciding goal really. He got us our 3rd before they equalised. And we've just beat Celtic 2-0. But next up, Olimpia Ljubljana. I'll see you sort of closer to that game because you don't want to see this screen. Well, you might want to see that screen. You don't want to see this screen for a while, do you? So I'll go ahead and you guys can catch me up. See you in a bit. So Milos Lars unhappy because I continually break promises. And this one is the final straw. I want to transfer to a club with a manager I can trust. You're going to have to toughen up, mate. You're not going anywhere. I guess you're right. I can say I'm happy. I can't say I'm happy, but I'll knock you down and get on with my... Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? I was expecting some sort of back and forth argument, but... Okay. Okay, the second game. Here we are. So, in goal, Coca-Cola. Stankar, Hormigo, Pavlin, Cusarello are the back four. In front of them, Enderam. Exactly the same back 6 players, including the goalkeeper, from the game against Celtic. Hubert comes in after his goal, sits next to Perez. Gareth Bale comes in after he made a difference against Celtic, with Alcacer up front and Sancho on the left. They line up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. They use it every single season, and Coman up front nearly always scores against me. On the bench we have Muset, Dak, Luis Carlos, Iwobi, Danger, Karic and Maric. And we are off. We are going attacking from the off. We're going flexible instead of fluid. And we've messed around with some of the instructions. So we're going to play not such a high line. And we're going to play closing them down a little bit. Slightly less than we normally do. We just sort of ended it with the tactic we used to go 2-0 up against Celtic. So, you know, I'm trying to learn and adapt and see what happens. But if we lose, I'll blame you lot. All of you as viewers, and I completely forgot to do the announcement at half-time in the Celtic game. Damn it. So what's going to happen at half-time in this game, I'm going to do a little announcement as Olimpia Ljubljana hit the post. So this is first v third, as you can see, we're the only unbeaten team in the league. So the ball goes in and it's a penalty. Bozo Stimac gives it away and it'll be Gareth Bale, I think, to take it. It is the Welsh wizard. He scored the last one we had on a live com. Can he put this in? Gareth Bale, he's missed. What a complete twat. What an idiot. Why didn't he just put it into a corner? Fucking hell. You pay all that money, 250k. I'm paying him quite a bit in wages. I think it's like 38 grand a week. You'd think he'd be able to score a bloody penalty, wouldn't you? As the time ticks down, we're into half an hour gone. And Gareth Bale is having a nightmare game after that penalty miss. Paco Alcacer isn't doing much either. He doesn't like playing in the league. He only likes playing in Europe. Novak shoots. It's deflected and it's gone in. It's a Perez own goal. Well, that sums up this game, doesn't it? Their first shot, not even on target. 3 shots, none on target, 2 off target. They're 1-0 up, obviously. Thank you, Football Manager. So we're into half-time. The announcement. There will be a new series coming to the channel. It's me linking up with a blogger called Pulp Song. He does themaisydrivel.com. That's his website. It will be in the description below. So go check it out if you get a chance. We're going to be doing the Coventry collab. And this is what it looks like. And it will be coming sometime towards the end of February. We're just waiting for the transfer update to happen. We're not going to probably use the official Side Games one. We're going to download our own one. And we'll be taking Coventry as joint managers to the top. So leave a like if you're interested, if you're looking forward to that. A new series starting on the Cultured Left Foot channel, and I can't wait for it to start. It will be really good. It won't be distracting from the NK Maribor save. It will be alongside it. I will be doing a video once a week, and Pulp Song will be doing a blog once a week. So you'll have to sort of catch up with each other. We're going to be running our last trials and tests on the database to make sure that we can share it correctly. But so far, it's all gone pretty well. And yeah, that will be starting sometime soon, so keep an eye out for it. Anyway, back to the game against Olimpia Ljubljana, and we're 1-0 down at half-time after they haven't had a shot on target, but they've scored. So when things like that happen, it means you've just got to change your formation. So we're going to go 4-1-3-2. We're going to lose the holding midfielder. What can we change? So off comes Gareth Bale, and on comes Bradley Dack in the supporting striker role. Sancho is having a good game, so we might actually leave him up front. Alcacer is going to come off for Muset because he's been poor. 2 subs at half-time. Drastic change of formation. Did I do a team talk? I didn't do a team talk. Wow, I'm an idiot. Assertively. Demand more. That's what we want. I want you to show more. Come on, you knobheads. Don't lose to your big rivals. An hour gone, pretty much, and Stankar didn't pick up a yellow card. Jaka Pavlin's having a poor game at the back. We can't really get into this very much. Right, I'm going to roll the dice. Sancho's going to drop into midfield, although he can't play. Can he play behind the front man? He can play behind the front man. Perez is going to come off and be replaced by Iwobi. Iwobi can sit out there. That can sit behind the front man, and this is what we're going to play. We're actually going to play you as a deep line playmaker. With this, we want to exploit the flanks, don't need to look for the overlap. We want to go more direct because we've now got lots of players up the pitch already. Let's sit balanced, but we'll close them down a hell of a lot, and we're going to go attacking. Right, it's a risk. We're going to not let them pass it out, get stuck in. It's a risky formation to go to, but we need a goal, and there is about 25 minutes left. And we've rolled the dice. All the players are on the pitch. 20 minutes to go. It's been a pretty close game, to be honest. They're not normally like this in the league. And I don't want to lose in the league because normally we don't. Bradley Dack picks it up into Muset. Muset moves forward with it. Beats his man. Edge of the area shoots, and it's gone wide. It's not the best. Not the best at all. 10 minutes to go. Chuck people forward. That's the order of the day. Chuck people forward. Sancho, winger, attack. Iwobi, inside forward attacker. You two better the other way around. Ramdeuter. I don't want you as a Ramdeuter. I want you as a winger. Back to what you were, boys. Complete wing back on attack. Complete wing back on attack. It's going to leave us open. I know it is, but we need a goal. We need a goal in the next 10 minutes. Quite concerned that we're not going to get it. As the time ticks down, we're into injury time, and you go overload, and it doesn't do anything. Once, I think, I've scored a goal off overload. I think that's going to be it. We need to nick the ball and get it off them pretty sharpish, and then get a probably unwarranted equaliser. We might have done that. Iwobi brings it forward. I'm looking at the time. What's he doing? What is he doing? He's got to cross that to Muset. There you go. We lose 1-0. I said I'd blame you guys, and I do. I blame you guys. We've lost in the league. Oh my god, aggressive. That was not good enough, I'm afraid. There's no excuses. We've lost in the league. Oh, for God's sake. We normally don't do that until the end of the season. Oh, terrible. Terrible stuff. Again, after Europe, we always struggle. We always seem to struggle after Europe. Right, we'll be back for either Ajax or Barcelona. I'm not sure yet, because I could do a Barcelona double header, but that might be quite embarrassing. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure when we're back. Probably that Barcelona game because we're at home, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're excited about the new series that I'm going to be doing, leave a like as well. And let me know about transfers. What do you think? About the Polish job, should I go for it? And what do you think about the squad we've got? I said I think yesterday's video would be the revealing of our best attacking options ever. I still think that's true. Do you agree with me? Or should I be improving the club in other places? Thank you very much for watching, and I'm out now, so I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Cheers.